4th October 2021, 3:39 p.m. UTC, a routine maintenance command is issued at Facebook. Within minutes, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger all vanish from the internet. Not slow, not degraded, gone. For 6 hours, 3.5 billion users can't reach any of them. $47 billion wiped from Facebook's market cap in a single day. The cause? One BGP misconfiguration that severed Facebook's entire backbone network. And the engineers who could fix it couldn't even get into the building. We'll break down what BGP is, how Facebook's infrastructure works, exactly what went wrong, the cascading failures, how they recovered, and the lessons. Let's go. Before we get to the outage, you need to understand BGP, Border Gateway Protocol. It's how the internet actually works. The internet isn't one network. It's 70,000 plus separate networks called autonomous systems. Each one has a unique AS number. Facebook is AS32934. Google also has one. Cloudflare also. Your ISP has one too. BGP is the protocol these networks use to tell each other I can reach these IP addresses. Facebook's AS announces send traffic for 129./24 to me. That announcement propagates across the internet, router to router. Every router builds a map of which AS can reach which IP addresses. When an AS stops announcing a route, called a BGP withdrawal, routers everywhere remove it from their tables. That IP range becomes unreachable. If Facebook withdraws all its routes, Facebook ceases to exist on the internet. BGP is the internet's routing system. Withdraw your routes and you vanish. To understand what broke, you need to see Facebook's infrastructure. Facebook runs tens of thousands of miles of fiber optic cable, their backbone network. It connects massive data centers, each housing millions of machines, to each other and to smaller facilities called points of presence or POPs. The POS are where Facebook connects to the rest of the internet. They peer with other networks at internet exchange points. And critically, Facebook's authoritative DNS servers live at these POSes. Those DNS servers are what translate facebook.com into an IP address. But they have a safety feature. If they can't reach the main data centers over the backbone, they automatically withdraw their BGP announcements. The logic is, don't advertise routes to a service that's broken. Remember this. It becomes important. Backbone connects data centers, POPs connect to the internet. DNS servers at POPs auto-withdraw BGP if backbone is down. 3:39 p.m. UTC, 4th October. Here's what happened. A Facebook engineer runs a routine maintenance command. The intent? Assess the capacity of the global backbone network. A routine check. But the command doesn't just assess capacity. It takes down all the connections in the backbone. Every fiber link between every data center severed. Facebook had a safety system designed to catch exactly this kind of mistake. An audit tool that reviews dangerous commands before they execute. But the audit tool had a bug. It didn't stop the command. The one safeguard that should have prevented this failed silently. Within seconds, every Facebook data center is disconnected from every other data center and from the internet. The backbone is gone. And now the cascade begins. A routine command. A bug in the safety check. The entire backbone severed. The backbone is down. Now watch the dominoes fall. Step 1. The DNS servers at the POPs can no longer reach the data centers. They detect an unhealthy network. And their safety feature kicks in. They withdraw their BGP route announcements. Step 2. Within 3 minutes, all IPv4 and IPv6 prefixes belonging to Facebook, that's over 158,000 IP addresses, are withdrawn from global routing tables. Every router on the internet removes Facebook from its map. Step 3. DNS resolvers worldwide try to look up facebook.com but can't reach Facebook's name servers. Every query returns SERVFAIL. Cloudflare saw a 30x spike in DNS queries and 60x more SERVFAIL responses than normal. Step 4. 3.5 billion users see errors. Apps retry aggressively. The retry storm makes everything worse. Even if you knew Facebook's IP address directly, it wouldn't matter. The BGP routes are gone. There's no path to Facebook anywhere on the internet. Here's where it gets worse. The engineers who know how to fix this can't fix it. Remote access is dead. The tools engineers use to diagnose and fix network issues, they run on Facebook's own network. Workplace, their internal Slack is down, dashboards are down, monitoring is down. Even their out of band backup network access is unavailable. So they need physical access to the data centers. But the badge readers at the data center doors, they authenticate against Facebook's internal servers. Those servers are unreachable. The doors won't open. Harvard professor Jonathan Zittrain called it perfectly. Facebook basically locked its keys in the car. The people who have physical access to the data centers are not the same people who know how to fix the backbone. The people who know how to fix it can't communicate instructions because email is down too. They are coordinating over personal phones and random messaging apps. Every system that could fix the problem ran on the system that was broken. Remote access, badge systems, internal comms, all depended on the network that was down. The recovery took nearly 7 hours. Here's why. Facebook sent engineers to the Santa Clara data center, but data centers are designed to be hard to break into and hard to modify once inside. Security systems that normally protect against attackers were now slowing down the people trying to fix the problem. It took time to activate secure access protocols. Even after they restored the backbone, they couldn't just flip everything on. Individual data centers had dropped tens of megawatts of power consumption. Suddenly reversing that could damage electrical systems, overheat caches, or cause further cascading failures. Timeline. The command was at 1539 UTC. The first BGP re-announcements appeared around 1714, probably early recovery attempts. Real recovery started at 2100 hours UTC. DNS started working again at 2105. By 2120, BGP routes were fully re-announced. Full restoration around 2245 UTC, about 7 hours from trigger to full recovery. Physical security slowed recovery, power constraints prevented a quick restart, total recovery nearly 7 hours. What are the lessons? And Facebook isn't the only one. Lesson 1. Out-of-band access must truly be independent. Facebook's backup access ran on the same infrastructure. When the primary went down, the backup went with it. Lesson 2. Safety tools must be tested against the failures they are meant to prevent. The audit tool had a bug, and nobody caught it until it was too late. Lesson 3. Run failure drills at the scale of real failures. Facebook had storm drills but never simulated total backbone failure. The one scenario they didn't test was the one that happened. Lesson 4. Circular dependencies kill. Badge systems depended on the network. DNS depended on the backbone. Everything depended on everything else. And Facebook isn't alone. In 2008, Pakistan accidentally hijacked YouTube's BGP routes trying to block it, taking YouTube offline globally for 2 hours. In 2017, Google accidentally leaked 135,000 BGP prefixes, knocking Japan off the internet. BGP has no built-in verification. One misconfiguration and services vanish. If you found this useful, like, subscribe, and stay secure. See you in the next one.